Good evening, everyone. Hey, welcome to the Sui Workshop for the Ethereum Global Hackathon, of course. We will be talking about just a few things, okay? We will be explaining our prices for sure, and we will be sharing the most important thing I believe we are going to share today is a few examples of how to integrate Walrus or decentralized storage solution with EVM dApps, okay? I don't know if anyone is familiar with Walrus. You guys will have all the resources for checking about that, okay? I will be talking today, and during all the weekend, you will be able to find me, my colleague Raf, okay? Here on our booth, we are both solutions engineers in the Builder Growth team. And yeah, maybe some other folks from the team will be joining, but you will be relying on us for any technical questions, right? Okay, so basically this is gonna be a quick collection of links, right? As I said before, this is the first thing you guys wanna check. Again, I said Walrus is our decentralized storage solution, and we built a few examples of how to integrate it on EVM dApps based on some, let's say, typical use cases. Okay, basically swipe your EPFS or Filecoin integration for Walrus. That's what we are looking at today. Okay. Another thing that probably you guys will find quite interesting is a new product we kind of just released called Walrus Memory. Okay, it's a solution built on top of Walrus. Okay, for storing encrypted memories from your agents. Okay, you really want to check that in case you are doing anything related with agents and agent memory. Probably you're gonna find this quite useful. Okay, right? Another resource that you guys might find interesting is a Claude Code plugin, okay, that will really help you to implement anything on Swift. Walrus, of course, but also any other part of our stack, okay? Basically, this thing what it's doing is injecting the docs. It's quite token expensive, okay? So take a look at it before getting crazy into using it. Also, it integrates the LSP for Move, which is kind of interesting because that's not built in Cloud, okay? So if you are probably gonna use Cloud Code for developing your project today, in this weekend, hopefully this will help you guys a lot. And probably the actual reason you are all here, right, is our prices. How are we gonna structure those? We have focused quite a bit on the existing project tracks. I hope everyone is already familiar with how this hackathon is running, right? Like we have two main tracks, one for existing project, another one for new projects coming in. So on the existing project tracks, we will be looking at two things. Projects sweeping their decentralized storage integration for Walrus, and our main criteria for determining who's going to win is product market fit. Okay, we want to look to projects that, I mean, specifically in this track, that is for already existing projects that have already some traction, some existing users. Okay, but that will be our main goal. Won't be looking that much into super novel uses of Move, whatever, Walrus in this case. We are looking for products that are ready to go to market, okay? And also we save a little bit of the price pool for new projects that will be using building on any part of the Sui stack. That could be a project entirely built on Sui, using Move, of course, or also anything integrating with Walrus or with any other part of our stack that I hope you guys have already checked if you are interested on this track, right? And yeah, that's probably all. Here you will find all those links, okay, and also links to Faucets for getting testnet tokens. That's quite something interesting, right? Don't worry if you don't manage to get it now, because you will be able to find the QR code on our booth, okay? And of course, we'll be around there helping everyone that is willing to build on our stack. Any questions? Yeah.
I think the question is a bit more general. What of all the things you've seen being built with Walrus, with all the things you've seen built, what is the kind of things that excites you the most?
Again, we have a pretty targeted direction. Anything that has a good product market fit, we don't care. Like, we are excited about anything that users are gonna really use, that is solving real problem for users. Anything, literally anything that is really solving problems for the users, that really has some chances of getting in really good market traction, are gonna be really good position for winning. Make sense? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Here, man.
A really dumb question. With Walrus, the last time I learned about it, it was decentralized cloud. How do you think of Walrus today? Is it still like that?
I mean, by decentralized cloud, probably you are referring to a product built on top of Walrus. That was kind of mimicking, this, we can say, Dropbox drive, but that's just a product built on top of Walrus, okay? Walrus is a decentralized storage solution for anything you want to store there, okay? Like, literally anything. You can find, I believe we call it Walrus Harbor, that will be like this kind of decentralized cloud, okay? But also our new thing, Walrus Memory, that is meant for storing agent memories. Like, just, anything you want to store, you can put it there.
Yeah, so I just want to add on to that. So basically, you can think of Walrus as a infrastructure, decentralized, storage infrastructure, right? So you can build any kind of product relating to this using Walrus, right? So it's not so much of a product, you can build anything. It's basically a smart programmable storage. Yeah, that's what like Walrus is today, right now.
Can we build something completely different with no Walrus, or does that qualify?
On the existing project
With
track,
Sui?
we are super focused on that. On the new project track, yeah, that's it. You can build anything you want.
And would there be someone to help with move coding?
We will be around, of course, assisting. Yeah.
You understand it.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's why we are here.
Very
Normally.
nice, yeah.
And also, please check the thing. If you are using Claude Code, which we were kind of hoping everyone to use it, you won't find much issues with it.
How does Walrus compare to IPFS and Arweave?
What I can say is that it's much faster, and I want to say it's cheaper, but don't quote me there. But I'm sure that it's way, way, way more faster. Like, not even on the same level.
When you say faster, do you mean uploads? Do you mean like?
I mean both, uploads and retrievals.
Okay.
Yes.
What about something like streaming music?
Oh, I don't think anybody has built that yet. So maybe it's your chance to try it.
Okay.
Any other question? Sure.
Is Walrus mainly for Web3 storage? It's not designated?
Again, you could use it with anything. Of course, the centralized storage solutions, right, are like usually a better fit for Web3 products, but nothing is stopping you from using it wherever you want. You will happy to see anything that is built on top of it.
As someone who's not super familiar with Sui, but like have friends who are really into it, how does Walrus sort of take advantage of Sui's unique characteristics to be better than its competition in certain ways, like speed or, like you said?
I mean, basically, it's built using Sui. You don't have to mine Sui, okay, if you are using it, but it's using Sui smart contracts for the coordination of the block of storage, etc., etc.
From what I understand about Sui, it's more like object-oriented than Ethereum, which is more like
Absolutely object-oriented.
accounts. So does it take advantage of that?
The object model in Sui is quite the big thing there. Like, okay, it's like what allows you to have built-in security around the assets, the digital assets you are managing. You don't have to pretend like you don't have to mock them and want to use, but right, everything is built on the compiler and the builder, so you won't have any security issue regarding. I mean, Of course, if you code it poorly, but you won't have to break your head. You don't have to overthink for how to manage your access control, how can access every resource, etc. I mean, that's for something that is a little bit more complicated. Any complex data structure is going to be much better, of course, if you ask me, than Solidity.
Okay.
Do we have any more questions? So I guess go there and build and come back to us to the booth for any questions you have. I hope you guys get some great ideas. Okay, we'll be willing to spend you all day. Thanks. Thank you.